Hello, venture capitalists. My name is Pamela Cano.
My name is Gook Kim.
Joey Corey.
And I'm Alex Burley.
And today we'd like to present to you our company, Uber. We all know the stress of trying to use our current forms of transportation. Public transportation cannot promise you any form of quality, and you always have to abide by the schedule and location of whichever train or bus you're trying to catch. Meanwhile, cabs have to be summoned by either a hand wave or a phone call. In the eyes of busy Silicon Valley businessmen and women, these methods of transportation are not pleasant nor reliable. There's just too much inconvenience and time wasted. To curb this inconvenience, we introduced Uber, a fast and efficient on-demand car service app. At the touch of your fingers, you'll be able to summon a high-quality car service to take you to and from wherever you like. Utilizing the service will allow users to take real control over their time. It also eliminates the stress of driving oneself by relaxing in the back seat and avoiding shocking upfront pricing. Drivers, on the other hand, won't have to go through the pain of a cab driver. They will use their own cars to drive their own profit.
Customers. We're aiming to initially go after people living in big cities as we are originating from San Francisco. Any person who either has no access to a car or recognizes that big cities are not capable of housing every parked car should realize Uber is for them. The most difficult part about our potential customer is how many people would be willing to use our service. Just about everyone needs to get around, and just about everyone deals with the stress of travel. Our market opportunity. To start the company off strong, we knew we had to find the right beachhead market. We decided that 20 to 30-year-olds working in large cities, probably in the technology or business sector, would be the perfect entry point to the market our service. Our larger potential markets become exponentially larger as we would expand in the future. Our market could grow from 3 billion to 27 billion to over 100 billion if Uber expanded worldwide. These, of course, are lofty numbers, and people will continue to drive their own cars and take the public transport. However, we believe that our advantages will persuade those who need transportation to use Uber.
When comparing ourselves to current competition, taxi, bus, train, and driving yourself, Uber has advantages over every single alternative option. From knowing how much your ride will cost before you step foot into the vehicle, to not having to park your own car, the advantages are endless. We believe that ease of access and quality are the two largest factors in deciding the value of a transportation service. Our unique algorithm and high quantity of drivers will give our users easy access to a nearby driver at any time they demand. Furthermore, our quality of service is reliable, unlike that friend of yours or even the bus. Our on-demand service works in tandem with our on-demand revenue model. Users will only pay for our service directly when using it. The price consumers pay for each ride is dependent on the supply and demand for rides. It's a simple system. The user needs a ride, they enter the location, an algorithm connects driver and user. The user pays Uber, and Uber receives 25%. The rest goes to the driver. In the initial stages, our prices will be comparable to taking a taxi.
The founders of Uber are Travis Kalanick and Garrett Camp, who both have technology backgrounds and could be considered hackers. However, we recognize the need to hire a new CEO to fill the role of leader and hustler. Dara Khosrowshahi, our new CEO, has staff and other employees working underneath him while he's working alongside the founders of Uber. The drivers of Uber are not considered employees and are instead contracted by the Uber team. As for our investors, we do expect other technology firms to reach out to us. The First Round Capital is a firm that is interested in tech startups, and we believe a $2 million fund would be a reasonable investment to make into Uber. We are also looking into other larger general investors like the Benchmark Capital firm, who happen to invest in other tech startups like eBay. This is a larger firm, so we expect 10 million to be a substantial and worthwhile investment. Uber is willing to offer participation rights to both early firms in order to build a better connection with our investors. We do believe that Uber will continue to grow in this new tech era. Uber would experience exponential growth in the first 3 years as demand for ride increases if we continue to grow our company. If Uber for some reason does not succeed, our best option would be to sell. We do acknowledge that an IPO would be dangerous and controversy could ruin our opportunity to grow. To conclude, the solution to city travel is finally here. Out with the stress of making the bus on time and in with the reliable, easy to use, higher quality ride service. We hope you invest in us today.